Our daughter Athena was 9 months and 24 days old when we adopted her, and we don't really have any history, biological history for her, because in China there's the one-child policy rule, and basically you can only have one child, and if you have more than one child, you're heavily fined, sometimes a year's salary. And most of the babies then are abandoned. And
well, it's illegal to abandon your child, so most of the children are left at the doorstep of a hospital, of a public institution.
A police station, an orphanage. Once the babies are found, they bring them to the orphanage, and then they put the baby's picture in the newspaper. And they call them the finding ads. So the finding ad for Athena had her picture at about, I'd say she looked anywhere from 1 month to 3 months old. And then it had the day she was found, which was the day after her birthday, and the place she was found, which was at a hospital. And then, so in the newspaper, there has to be hundreds of babies in like one newspaper. And the idea is that the government puts it in the paper so that the parents can come forward and say, that's my child. But if they do come forward, they're getting heavily fined for even abandoning their child.
Right, and in the show, you have a bit about when we go back.
Right, we go to the orphanage, and they let us go see the nursery where Athena had been, and there's a baby already in her crib, a new baby. And the room they brought us to, there were 6 babies, and they were so tiny, and they're all gorgeous, and it's like you see them and you know they're not getting the attention that they need all the time, and I just wanted to like pick them all up and say, okay, I'll take 6 more, but you can't.
One of the things that's so beautiful about the story of Double Happiness, the show that Kelly's here doing, is that this is a passionate story that's also a reminder of the world that we actually live in, rather than the idealized world of some nuclear family that doesn't exist. Our daughter has a Greek name. She lives in a Jewish Catholic family. She's from China. Here we are living in Chicago. Here we are visiting Montreal with them. And that's sort of the global sense that we live every day in miniature is something that's really beautiful and something that I try to keep in mind.